A sudden ring cuts through the quiet of a Southern California kitchen. Near dusk on a warm Thursday, a college student had waved goodbye to a friend, stepping into air that smelled of salt and asphalt. Now her mother answers the phone, and a man's voice breathes into the line. "I have her." His tone drifts from a chilling tenderness to a raw threat as the line hisses with static. This was not a single terrifying event. It was the beginning of a years-long ritual. Almost every Thursday, the phone would ring, a metronome of dread counting down the week. He would sound gentle at first, asking about their health, lulling them into a fragile calm. Then the cruelty would begin. He'd drop a detail only someone intimately close could know, a complaint about a scuffed sneaker, a private nickname. Each word was a calculated twist of the knife. And whenever police tried to close in, he was gone, hanging up just seconds before a trace could lock onto his location. How do you mourn someone when a faceless voice refuses to let them go? In the early 1980s, technology was his accomplice. Tracing a call was not a matter of clicking a screen. It was a frantic, physical race against the clock. Deep inside a telephone exchange, a technician would watch a wall of blinking lights, trying to manually connect the path of the call before the line went dead. The caller knew this. He exploited it with unnerving precision, keeping his intrusions brief, his exits flawless. He held all the power. But why risk it? Why call at all? Because for some predators, the crime never truly ends. For him, the ringing phone was a leash, allowing him to step back into the family's life whenever he chose. He could reclaim his control, gauge the police investigation, and feed on their fear. The ritual gave him a thrill, but it was also tactical. A single whispered word proved he was still watching, still in command. Then, after years of torment, the most disturbing turn of all. The calls stopped. The silence returned only after searchers finally found her remains, hidden in the hills. The weekly ritual was complete. But with the silence came the single fatal slip-up that would eventually unravel the entire mystery. The one detail that finally explained why he always chose a Thursday. The most terrifying patterns are the ones we can't see until a single thread comes loose and the monster is revealed.